Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Dover Select Board meeting on Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. Public comments. Yes.
Anyone else?
Oh.
So it was brought to my attention from the zoning department back in December during a budget meeting that I might have spoken, how should I say, a little bit of upsetness by the lack of some of the zoning that we need to put into place to help out with some of the buildings that people have been looking at over the way. So I did not do it appropriately. I did speak to the zoning department and also the planning commission to hopefully address some of the issues within our town to help, how should I say, try to help within zoning and some bylaws to help clean up the town, that some buildings that have been unsightly have been sitting around for quite a while. So I did not was not trying to overstep my bounds to zoning, but I know that that comes from there once, I guess, from what I was told, that the planning commission puts something there, and maybe even Sarah can help me out on this because she's more in the planning commission area. And I just wanted to apologize to the zoning department and Tabby Friedman, who is obviously the zoning department. With that said, as a public comment, I'm going to publicly comment that I have asked and talked about this many times, and we as a select board need to address it with the departments that can do something. We can't personally do anything as a select board. We have to guide other people that can help us do something with that. We need planning commission, we need economic development. So I hope that in a year, in January, that something has occurred. I know a year is a long time, but really in the world of politics and government, it seems like nothing. So that's my only hope, as people are constantly saying stuff on social media, saying to me that we need to, as a town, try to move forward with that. So I don't know if Sarah has anything to add that can help.
Well, I'd like to first thank you for saying that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I think everybody on the board does.
So the planning commission is, the town plan has been accepted, and so now the planning commission is working from the town plan on revising the bylaws. Part of what will happen in that revision is addressing the specific concerns that Joe's raising about hazardous or unsightly or abandoned structures, and how that can be addressed through the bylaw, because Tabby can't violate them for something that isn't in the bylaw to violate them. So this will give her, it'll give, not her personally, give the zoning department the muscle to get behind and start addressing, getting more aggressive about trying to clean up some things that are pretty unsightly in there.
So one of the things
that's the process.
Hold on.
That's the process.
Yeah.
So
what I was bringing up in the budget meeting is make sure that we have money in the budget if we need money to help expedite that and make it happen. Was more my concern, because the last thing I want to hear from our end is, well, we don't have money in the budget for it. So that was my concern, that we have money to do those things.
And we have a grant
we have
that is working on the revisions to the zoning bylaws. So
we're working with Matt Batchelor from Wyndham Regional, and we meet twice a month and go through the bylaw section by section.
So make it known in the public that we're trying to do something.
Yes.
And Jeanette gives all of us copies of the planning commission's minutes.
Yeah.
Anything else under public comments? Okay. Moving on, any additions or deletions to the agenda?
Well, the Casella is moving, right?
No, well, yeah,
It's being postponed.
it's being postponed because he could not, okay, just a minute. Because he could not attend because of a family illness, and plans to attend our next meeting. Travis.
Can I get a quick executive session? Personnel? If not, no problem.
Yes.
Thank you.
For you, Travis.
Okay. Moving on to new business, we want to welcome Gordon Goss, our new recreation manager. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
You want to give us just a brief description of who you are and Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be a part of the team. I'll be in the corner here, Shannon's old office. Grew up skiing and mountain biking here as a second home for the family, but been living here full time for about 6 years now. Have a lot of experience in trail work specifically and the recreation industry, with mountain bike teams, work with the mountain on and off. So I'm hoping to use a lot of that diverse experience to help us kind of implement some of the stuff that we got in that Weston and Sampson plan, get that going, sort of standardize some maintenance practices and protect the investments that we've made in Forest Hill, disc golf, other things like that. So excited to work with Shannon and you all and see what we can get done.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Well,
Thank you. And when's your first day?
this week, it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
So, here we are.
And you're back after the first day. We like it. Yeah. So, well, no, thank you. Welcome. And I think you'll be a great addition to our team. Yeah, and we've never had anybody in this position before,
Yeah.
so we're excited about that. Thank you. Yes, Andy.
I just wanted to, besides welcoming Gordon, thank yourselves and Shannon for creating the position and filling it. I think it's game changing. I think the choice of Gordon is game changing. I think it's fantastic, but I wanted to give you guys credit and Shannon credit for making it happen as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else? Thank you for coming in and meeting the whole board. Do you know everybody on the board?
No.
Okay, so introductions. Joe, you want to start?
Joe Mahan.
Vicky Capitani.
Sarah Shipley.
Patrick Lagrange.
Sarah's the vice chair.
Yeah.
And then Dan Bagliotti.
I'm Dan Bagliotti.
But it's on the way.
Not that you know what he looks like.
Great.
Why with this too? Let us stick with tea and what else?
You mean like a non-alcoholic wine or a non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. Which one do you
Michelle, can
want?
you mute?
that's go with wine, but I don't care.
Okay. Moving on, review and approve the certificate of highway mileage. Do I have a copy of that? Ah,
Have anything to add to that? Andy
If
says.
they have any questions,
so we do this every single year.
yeah, we do it every year. There's a couple little changes. The highway mapping department at the state found that, the mileages were off. Due to like a computer error by a little bit in a couple little spots. And that's just catching up with reality. It's exactly what Travis has as roads. It's just fixing the digital mapping and the mileage, making them meet.
Making
So-
it the same, so it's not.
Yeah.
So the whole board can sign this, so.
I make a motion that that the select board sign the certificate of highway mileage for the year ended February 10th, 2026.
Say what's in. Do we have a second? Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, you have a phone, I love it.
And it doesn't look like we have stolen. Looks like a special one.
If not, then I applaud you for bringing your own.
I think it's when I took out of the box.
Give that back to Jeanette, please. Okay, and C on our agenda under new business, again, Casella was not able to attend this week. The assessor, so Linda is with us on Zoom. Consider approval of the 26-27 CAI tax map maintenance contract.
Hey, everyone. So this is just the usual, which one was first? CAI. Their contract for maintenance, and there was no increase, which is always a nice thing. And I believe, I don't know if the full board signs it.
Yeah, there's room for everybody. Everybody's getting their name down tonight.
All right. So, yeah, nothing more
Okay.
about that.
So this is $2,200 for the annual. Yes.
Yeah, I believe it went to that last year.
Mhm.
I make a motion that the board signs the tax map maintenance contract with Cartographic Associates. In the amount of $2,200.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Linda, that's done. Approved signed form for the PVR 4155 certificate, no appeal or suit pending.
Right, so that gets signed the beginning of February every year. Basically saying that there's nothing outstanding, no court hearings. We're all good, we're set. That's it. And that just goes into the grand list in the vault.
Okay, so the top of this isn't filled out with the grand list amount or, but we'll put our names on it.
Okay.
And then Andy obviously has to attest to it too.
Right. So I can do that with him tomorrow.
Okay. So I make a motion that the board signs form PVR 4155, certifying there are no appeal or suit pending on the grand list.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
I think we just put in the town name
Uh,
of Deletions. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, Andy's got to finish filling it out anyway. So.
All right. And then this.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Okay, we're gonna move on then to the consent agenda. Approve the minutes of January 20th, 2026.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes of January 20th, 2026.
Second.
Any discussion, corrections?
Was anybody missing?
No, wait.
I would zoom.
You were zooming, yes. All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, and then we're gonna approve the warrants of January 31st, 2026 to the amount of $203,044.89. So moved.
Second.
I'm there. You can vote for it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
Mike, this is a question to you. There is an item for, it's on the top, Joe, it's called for ADS for some kind of data service for the police department. What is that for?
It is the access we have in the state system.
Okay.
That gives us
into Vermont Criminal Intelligence Center, and then that's our gateway to national. Okay, so cool. All right. I didn't know what it was. So. It comes through every year. Okay. This time of year, we get all the new subscriptions for these types. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Okay. Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to
Aye.
FY, he said yes. Have you looked at the warrants?
I looked at them online.
Online.
Did she send out?
The cover sheets. All right, you're okay with that, Jeanette?
You don't have any issues, that's.
Okay. FYI, Water Task Force Public Forum, February 11th, Dover Town Hall, 6 p.m. Planning Commission meets February 9th, 6:30 p.m.
Sorry, they are not going to meet. on
Oh,
Friday.
sorry.
They just decided today they're gonna postpone and meet. on the
No
23rd.
Planning Commission.
They're gonna be on the 23rd instead.
They're gonna meet on the
which is
23rd.
Next regular meeting.
Pre-town meeting is Tuesday, February 24th at 6 p.m. at the Dover Town Hall. Town meeting is March 3rd, 10 a.m. at the Dover Town Hall. And reorganizational meeting is March 4th, 6:30 right here.
Question, are we gonna Zoom pre-town meeting?
Okay,
Normally we record it
yeah,
and the recording is available. now.
and it's put up right away.
Why not Zoom it?
We didn't do it last year.
Just because we didn't do it last year, would it be better that we can get more people involved with it, especially if it's crappy weather?
At Freetown?
Yeah. Because we
We would
can't,
have to have another person there
It's an
running the,
option.
doing the Zooming meeting, part of the
We have
meeting.
to do-
And I thought normally you don't want an extra person with techno stuff going on because we have to pay them.
I. We Zoom pretty much all our other public meetings.
We don't Zoom town meeting.
Exactly, but that's kind of like, in my opinion, it's not about spending the money. It's about giving access to people that can't maybe be at town meeting that day to air some of their information. When we're going through the articles and talking
At
about,
town meeting or pre-town meeting? It makes a big difference.
talking about pre-town meeting.
Okay.
Because some people can't go to town meeting. So it gives another opportunity for us to hear our voters. So I don't understand. I brought it up last year and it's the same. I think we should have Zoom on pre-town meeting. Bottom line, we should give access to people to be able to be there more than just one avenue. If three of you decide to say no.
Well, there's
then
four of us.
So you
Four other
make a
people.
vote. So if you want to vote on it. I make a motion, we do Zoom on pre-town meeting.
I'll second
Is that
that.
a motion? Yeah.
Second.
Got a lot of seconds.
Perfect.
So that's gonna be a bit more orchestration for people and we'll have to, yes.
Yes. Actually, the last two meetings, we didn't do it in 2024 either, we just did a recording.
Patrick,
Yeah, I agree with you about the concern about having to have someone else there, but I guess, I remember someone else is Tabby, I presume.
probably.
Probably. I don't, look, I'm the newest at this, but I don't think it sounds like a terrible idea, particularly given what I would say is frustration. That we've had on a number of different things where just people aren't there.
Right.
And it could be that, we try new things to see if they work. I mean, I know there was discussion even last year about, well. Is that the right time for town meeting? It seems to be, so maybe we start with this.
And the other thing that we talked about last year is having a sound system. That really works.
Yeah.
For the people who really can't hear at town meeting. So.
So I think it's a good idea, we try it, that's fine.
And do you understand why I really hesitate on town meeting? Because you could have people zooming in who aren't identifying themselves as non-voters. We do votes from the floor. It gets really very complicated. So
And given that we've had issues with Zoom bombing, I would not want to fool with that at town meeting.
That would be.
Yeah, so pre-town meeting now.
Linda,
I just have a quick question. We didn't Zoom it last year. I thought for sure Tabby was there. I remember the cart, um,
Jeanette,
for pre-town.
You're right.
it was recorded.
She was recording, not.
Looking
Not
at
Zooming.
For the last 3 years, we did not do it in 23 either, so it's the last 3 years at least. We have recorded it, and the video can be viewed on the website, like we record every other meeting. But there was not ability to participate, on Zoom.
Okay,
So,
so
but-
I think the other thing we need to do is make sure we tell Rich, who's the moderator, that if we're gonna do it Zoom, to be prepared for that, so.
Probably will want somebody who, Tabby can act as spotter. So that so Rich can focus on the room and somebody can be watching the screen to see if anyone's raising their hand or wishing to share.
Raising their hand or using the raise their hand thing.
Right, so that, I mean, that's when I've seen it in other meetings, that's the
Okay.
best system.
Okay, we'll do it.
You made a motion.
We already
He's got a
did.
motion. You made a motion, so I guess it
And I-
sounds like we all said aye.
He moved and I seconded
Okay.
it and so did Dan.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Aye.
although that came up under FYI, that's kind of a weird thing, but that's why I think it's just an agreement to do it would have been fine.
Let's try to.
So, and then liaison reports?
Nothing.
Interesting phone call from the police department today, but.
Okay, nothing there. Executive session with the highway, so, I move we adjourn the regular meeting and go into executive session with the highway department at 6:52. Whoa,
Careful.
sounds like a phone call.
Yeah, that's the phone. Going down there. Here we go. Yes.
Can you